All right, time for draft 2. I'm 3-1, so one loss and I am out. I got to go 4-0 for max cash, and I think 2-1 for $500, 3-1 for $1,000, and then 4-0 for a clean 2 bills or $2,000. And well, it all starts with drafting a good deck. Let's see if we can pull that off. All right, let's do it. Oh, Mischievous Mystic and Sunblessed Healer. A truly blessed start. I'm going to take Mischievous Mystic. This card is just unbelievable. 2 mana, 2/1 flying. Whenever you draw your second card, make a 1/1 flyer. If you do this once, you got a 2/1 flyer and a 1/1 flyer. Really not much of a cost. Playing cards that draw cards is something I want to do anyways. And if you do it multiple times, that's just game. Plus, I love drafting blue in this format, but also in general. So I will take the Mystic over Sunblessed Healer, though they're both quite good. Homunculus Sword's decent. Perforating Artist is good. Hungry Ghoul's all right. Dismal Backwater's all right, but pretty easy Mystic for me. Oh, into a second one? This is the way. This is the way you get to a 4-0. Starting with 2 of one of the best uncommons. And there's also Vengeful Blood Witch and Felidar Savior. Some other decent cards, but what a start. All right. This pick, a little bit less clear. There's Billowing Shriekmass. It's a pretty solid card, and blue-black is obviously quite good. Mocking Sprite's pretty weak. Thrill of Possibility is good with the Mystics, but I just don't think I want to take a card quite that weak. And Runaway Together is okay, but I feel like you get a lot of those, so I'm going to take the Shriekmass here. And, would have rather just taken a Think Twice or a Fleeting Distraction, of course, but those weren't on offer. And blue-black, good place for the Mystic. Blue-white, also very good. Blue-red, too. Yeah, blue-green, less so. Blue-green's the worst color for Mischievous Mystic. But as much as I didn't really want to take another color card so soon, I'm happy enough with that. And now I will just take the Think Twice. Claws Out is good if you're going off with these. But if you're going off with these, you usually win anyway. And Think Twice with those is obviously just crazy good. Like, it gets you 2 tokens over 2 turns. So we'll take that. And I can mill it with the Shriekmass, though. Like the last draft, it worked out pretty nicely to be almost mono white and then just splash for those 2 red cards, basically. If I can be as close to mono blue as possible, that'll give me the most optionality. Seeker's Folly is very good against Mischievous Mystic. You just get to wipe everything, but I'm going to take Strix Lookout. It's also good with this card. You get to use the ability to make more cards. And I think it's comparable to a lot of these cards, plus I want to stay blue, so seems like an easy pick as well. And here, there's an Evolving Wilds, there's an Abrade, and there's a Burnished Heart and a Felidar Savior. I'm just going to take Abrade. Makes me wish I had just taken Thrilling Discovery, the discard draw 2 over Billowing Shriekmass, but I'll still take Abrade here. I just don't think Evolving Wilds is strong enough to give up a potentially great removal spell. And now it's kind of similar. I can take Goblin Surprise, which again is good if you're going off with these, but not really necessary. I can take a white card that are all decent. Probably Felidar Savior is the best one, or I could take Vampire Soul Caller. I find the Soul Caller to be fine, but I think I'm just going to take Evolving Wilds. I don't know where I'm going to be. Now I'm going to take Goldvein Pick. I like that a lot with Mystics and Strix Lookout. Windscarred Crag is kind of funny, but I don't really want to double splash. In fact, I don't really want to do any splashing. And now I think I'll take Incinerating Blast. Firebrand Archer isn't bad, but Blast triggers the Mystics and is removal. It's nice, a 5-drop to play with the Goldvein Pick. All right. Here, I don't think I'm going to play Savannah Lions, Bushwhack. I don't think I'll play any of these. I'll just take the land. You just never know, I guess, though. Doesn't seem very likely there. All right, well, Thrill of Possibility came back. I like that more than Runaway Together for... I'm going to stop mentioning how good card draw is with the Mystics. I think you can assume if I'm taking a card that draws cards, it's partially because of that. But I will take Thrill of Possibility here. This is looking like a really good Tolarian Serpent deck. And also, there's 4 spells, blue-red spells cards in that pack. The Crackling Cyclops isn't one I tend to play, and neither is the Courageous Goblin in blue-red. But, it was free. I don't think a red-green duel is going to do much for me. And even if I didn't get much blue in the latter half of the pack, you're not moving me off blue, so good luck. Here, Brineborn Cutthroat versus Fleeting Distraction. There's also Runaway Together, but again, I'm not really that interested in taking that. I actually think it's just Fleeting Distraction. I think, oh man, it's tough because I have 3 instants already, but Fleeting Distraction is just so good. So I'm going to take that. Oh, getting past a Curator of Destinies, 6 mana Factor Fiction Sphinx, uncounterable as well. Yep, I will take that. All right, I think I'm in the right colors. And then now I'll take the Big Fin Bouncer. Right of the Dragon Collar, you know, it's tempting. I actually am curious what this card's win rate is. It can't be very high. No, it's quite bad. Just paying 6 mana and not doing anything is just not really acceptable, especially since I just took a 6/6 drop. So let's take the Big Fin Bouncer here. And then Micromancer to pick up Fleeting Distraction or Uncharted Voyage. I don't think I want Slumbering Cerberus. I think I want Micromancer. This card is a really sick 2-for-1. And if I can get a Burst Lightning, I'll be really happy. Here, I mean, Gorehorn Raider is okay. Don't really want Offer You Can't Refuse. I don't really want Gorehorn Raider either, too. I have a 5-drop, a 6-drop, and a couple 4s. I'm not really that interested, but I think it's better than Lightshell Duo. They're all pretty medium. Ooh, Fabloom Trick is also just an incredibly good card. Make 2/1 on flyers and tap a creature. So as much as I wouldn't have minded picking up another Strix Lookout, Fabloom Trick is exactly what I want. Aetherize I find to be pretty weak. Elementalist Adept is also not that good. I think I'd rather just take Fanatical Firebrand. That's just a good early play. I mean, the Adept, I guess, is good with Goldvein pick, but I've got enough stuff to wear Goldvein pick, and I'm not too worried about that. I'm going to try to strive not to play a Gorehorn Raider here. Same with Crackling Cyclops. I haven't seen any Tolarian Terrors. I have 6 spells, so I guess it's not like an incredible amount of spells, but hopefully I'll pick up a few more. I mean, maybe one more of the pack I haven't seen. I don't think there's much that could have wheeled. Maybe the pack I took, Micromancer, I'd wheel an Uncharted Voyage. I'm not sure. Here, Witness Protection or Goblin Surprise. I kind of am starting to like Goblin Surprise now that I've also picked up like Fabloom Trick as just give my whole team +2/+0 or make 2 tokens, and they're both like kind of nice. Witness Protection. I think Witness Protection is not that great. All right, now I'll take Runaway Together. I have Micromancer, Big Fin Bouncer, and I don't really care about a second Gorehorn Raider or a Brass's Bounty, so there's not really much I'm giving up there. My red cards aren't great. I mean, this is kind of like why I don't draft blue-red all that often. I still think I like Runaway Together more than Mocking Sprite. I'm just not a big Mocking Sprite fan. I just feel like it doesn't do that much. It's just kind of expensive, kind of small. There's not that many spells that making one cheaper is like a huge impact. I would have loved to pick up more Thrill of Possibility and Think Twice. Those are the cards I'm really looking for here. All right, well, I got a Witness Protection anyway. There's also Adventuring Gear, but I don't really want that. Okay. I mean, right now I have Abrade and Thrill are both pretty great. Incinerating Blast looks solid. And then Goblin Surprise and Firebrand are both pretty weak, so I'll take the Sure Strike. I mean, it could be okay. Offer You Can't Refuse could be a sideboard card, I guess. Against like a Day of Judgment or something like that. All right, back 3, let's go. Okay, there's Burst Lightning. Perfect. There's a second Micromancer, but I got to take the Burst Lightning to go with the first Micromancer instead. And Burst Lightning is just so unbelievably good. Plus, there's 2 4-mana blue cards. Maybe I'll get one back. Probably not, but honestly, I'm not unhappy first picking a Burst Lightning. The card is just so good. Sure Strike out as rather not play. All right, what do we got here? Cephalid Ink Mage is okay. It's good with Goldvein pick. It's good at just digging for stuff. Not like the dream pick. There's also Seismic Rupture, which is pretty nice. It kills none of my creatures except a Big Fin Bouncer, and I guess a Fanatical Firebrand. Maybe I'll take that. Or Cephalid Ink Mage. I don't think I want to take Axguard Cavalry. Rune Sealed Wall. It's just okay. It's not fantastic. I think I'd rather have the Seismic Rupture. I could also really use some Tolarian Terrors. This is now a deck like, I have 11 spells. I would definitely be happy with Tolarian Terror here. All right, there's another Think Twice. That's really all we're asking. Essence Scatter or Refute would be good. I mean, just more interaction is good. Though Runaway Together can be nice. It would be nice to pick up another good creature to bounce from my end to make these Runaway Togethers a little stronger. And it would be nice to pick up Tolarian Terror or more burn spells or another Mystic. Right now, the 2 Mystics are really carrying this deck. But, well, the Curator of Destiny is also pretty good, so let's not discount that one. Here I actually think I'll take Battlesong Berserker. It could use a way to like get a little more damage in. It doesn't die to Seismic Rupture. It's pretty good when you have like a decent creature in play. I've found this card to be solid. Plus the other cards I think are all pretty mediocre there. Here, there's Homunculus Horde, which does work with all the card draw. And there's Cavalry and there's the Sky Mage. I think the Sky Mage is worse than the Horde when it comes to that. I don't think I care about the Axguard Cavalry. I would really like some more cantrips, though I'll take Uncharted Voyage. I think that's better. And sorry, Sheevan Dragon. It's been a little power crept. Curator of Destinies is more what I'm talking about. Seismic Rupture, not very good with Homunculus Horde, unfortunately. So this is currently 16 lands, because 15 in an Evolving Wilds. I mean, I don't know about this Witness Protection or this Fanatical Firebrand, so I've got a couple of cards I wouldn't mind taking, but I like the way this looks. 2 more packs. Let's see if we can get some more action. No, not so much. I mean, I have 13 spells. It's possible these Crackling Cyclopses could be good. I could Cyclops. I mean, I don't think I want Burnished Heart. I just don't think that card's very good, and this isn't really like a Katana deck either. Oh, a Thrill Possibility. All right. Well, no Tellurian Terrors, but I'm thrilled to pick that up. Take out the Firebrand. There was another card I was thinking about taking out. Oh, Uncharted Voyage did wheel. Okay, that's great. Maybe the Goblin Surprise is not looking great here. And I could cut Homunculus Horde. The Cavalry's okay. It's not great. Because right now this is 14 lands. I want to play 16 lands in this deck because I have Fleeting Distraction, Double Think Twice. The Goblin Borders. Nah, this card borders on unplayable. I don't think it's very good. Cyclops seems like it actually could be good. I've got 15, 16 non-creature spells. I don't know. I don't usually play the card, but if it ever were to have a home. All right, let's get a deck building. I got to cut a couple cards here. Witness Protection is also a potential cut. So the second Runaway Together also probably not necessary. I mean, I think I would start with Seismic Rupture in my deck. Homunculus Horde might just be bad. I haven't had great experiences with that card. Also, I didn't pick up more of the Strix Lookouts. It could be that this Goldvein pick is just not good, though it's good on what... It's okay with Mystic, but if Mystic's going, I feel pretty good about myself. I mean, I only have 10 creatures, and it's obviously not very good with Curator of Destinies. Homunculus Horde, Big Fin Bouncer. Yeah, if I take out Goldvein pick, and then I take out a land... that keeps a Homunculus Horde. There's also a chance that instead of Homunculus Horde, I would rather... I guess I have a lot of 4s now. Yeah, let's cut Homunculus Horde. And this is an 0-4, be a 3-4, so it's not even that good with Courageous Goblin. I could put in Sure Strike. Maybe I just put in the Goblin Surprise again. Or actually, maybe this is a Gorehorn Raider situation, though. No. You know what? I also could cut potentially Witness Protection, because I have double Uncharted Voyage, Big Fin Bouncer, Runaway Together, Fabloom Trick. I have like a decent amount of interaction at this point. I don't think Sure Strike is looking all that impressive. I think I'd rather have Fanatical Firebrand as just like another early play. And then maybe... No, Goblin Borders just can't... I don't have enough attackers for that. I mean, maybe I just cut a land and I put the Goblin Surprise back in. There will be times when that card is pretty good. Axguard Cavalry doesn't look great. It's not good with the Cyclops. It's not good with most of this stuff. Maybe I do want Witness Protection then, and I do think I want to cut a land. I think with just Double Think Twice, Double Thrill, Fleeting Distraction, I think I can play one fewer land. And which one do I cut, though, is the question. Maybe I just cut the Witness Protection. Yeah, I think so. Let's do it. All right. Time for round 1. Let's see if these Mystics get mischievous enough, shall we? On the draw here. All right, now we'll keep this hand. So, yeah, I have a Braid into Crackling Cyclops. Probably going to take Seismic Rupture out of my deck here is my assumption. Looks like they have a Think Twice. Lucky. Wish I had drawn a Think Twice. Oh, Thrill. Okay, that's not as good as Think Twice, because Thrill is not +1 card. It's card neutral, whereas Think Twice eventually gets you that extra card, you know. Oh, nice, nice. If they have... Hold on. Yeah, I don't think they have Fleeting Distraction. Just be bad for me if they did. But we'll see. Well, let's play the Cyclops. It's not looking amazing here. I get to play Berserker and attack for 1. Depending on what they do. Yeah. Alright, they didn't have a counterspell. They just have nothing. Sure, we take that. Rogue's Passage. People, do not put this card in your deck. It's just not worth it. Yeah, Incinerating Blast is pretty good. Okay. It's just the times that this does something are outweighed by the times where it just completely mana screws you. Yeah, let's play the Bouncer. It's not really the ideal scenario, but what you're going to do, create a token that's top copy of target creature you control. It only lasts till end of turn. This card's also pretty bad, so I do like when my opponents have cards that aren't very good in their deck. I mean, if they play a creature and I go Uncharted Voyage, hit you for 6, that feels like it would be pretty good. They had nothing on 4 mana. Tolarian Terror. Okay, I mean, I get to do that. Yeah, I think that seems fine. And then Mischievous Mystic, huh? Yeah, I'll keep that on top. Next turn, they're going to draw, play it again. I can go Runaway Together, bounce the Big Fin Bouncer here. Pay 2. They don't seem to have anything. And then play the Mystic. And then I'm going to play keep the Mountain in hand because of, oh, they have Essence Scatter. It's annoying, but at least I have the Bouncer. One thing that's annoying is if they replay the Terror, bouncing the Terror for the 3rd time, I don't get to attack with this Cyclops. So far the Cyclops has been pretty medium. I guess they're probably thinking the same thing I am. Like, oh, I like when my opponent plays bad cards. Let's see. All right. Strix Lookout. Yeah, that's something. Let's play the Bouncer. Oh, and they have Burst Lightning in hand. I don't really like that. Bounce the Tolarian Terror again. Pass the turn. I guess so. If they're going to draw a card, they could Electro Duplicate the Mystic and then draw a card. Make 2 flying tokens. Wow. Goblin Negotiation. Kill that and make 2 goblins. All right. Oy. All right. Pass the turn. I mean, if they're just on Terror Go, I guess that's not so bad. They're going to make a copy of the Tolarian Terror. No, they're going to use the Burst Lightning on the Strix, sure, and attack for 3. Or cowardly just attack for 2. No, they're going to get the full 3 in. All right. Let's go spell. Whew, that's a spell. All right. Creator of Destinies. That is by far the best card I could have drawn. Let's see. The top pile will be face down. Let's go. I'm going to split up Incinerating Blast and Uncharted Voyage. So I think I'm going to go like Uncharted Voyage plus Cyclops. I don't know why they have different backs. It's so weird. And either one I'm pretty happy about. All right. And then I have a land to play this turn as well. They're at 10. I mean, the Curator's going to go pretty hard here. And, I mean, they have a Tolarian Terror that they can make unblockable with their Rogue's Passage. It'd be really funny if I lost a Rogue's Passage after all that, but we'll see. Okay. Play a land, pass the turn. Mentalist Adept. All right, that's not too bad. So they could make a copy of their Terror and attack, or they could make it unblockable and attack. Making it unblockable doesn't sound all that impressive. Julie, chill out. Just because I'm at such high life. All right, yeah, they're going to make a copy. Attack with the 2 terrors. I'm going to block 1. Take 5, I go to 10. And hopefully they just have land to go. thrill of possibility. I'm at 10. Attack with this thing. See what they do. I kind of think if they don't have a way to draw extra cards, they could consider blocking here. Because I'm not dead if necessarily. All right. They go to 5. I'm going to nug the Tellurian Terror here. And then discard an island, I guess. Draw Burst Lightning? No. All right, now I'm playing all my lands out because I have a bunch of card draw in hand. So they can attack me for 6 down to 4. If they play 4 spells, I die the Elementalist Adept. If they don't have another flyer or a way to draw cards, then they have to leave back Mystic, and then I get to dig a bunch next turn to try to find a way to remove the Mystic and win that way. That was a good draw. They clearly didn't have that last turn, because now they get to attack me for 7 down to 3, and they have a flying blocker. Oh my god, okay. Oh, they didn't attack with the Crawler. Or the Mystic. Okay, draw. Go to 4. All right, well, I'm just going to have to try to go for the win here, though. I don't think that's going to be very easy. Draw 2. All right, if I find Burst Lightning, because I haven't used that yet, right? Yeah, if I find Burst Lightning or Unexpected Voyage here, I win. Just another land. Because I could ping the blocker attack. All right, hold on. I want to see what my next card is. Another land. All right, cool. Damn, Thrill of Possibilities into Scrawling Crawler was a pretty nice one. Seismic Rupture actually seems fine. It kills the Crawler, kills some of their other, I guess, the Goblin tokens. Witness Protection is good against the Tellurian Serpent, or Tellurian Terror. Fanatical Firebrand's good against the Mystic. Maybe the Runaway Together doesn't look that good. Homunculus Horde, I'm not that into. Yeah, maybe Crackling Cyclops is just bad. I don't know. Gorehorn Raider and then Homunculus Horde. Just slow play it a bit. All right, we'll try that. All right. Game 2 here. I mean, the Cyclops did hit a bunch of times. It wasn't like completely terrible. All right, well, this hand's much better. Firebrand hit for 1. Let's see. Okay, they don't have Burst Lightning, so I'll just play this and hope they don't draw it or have a Braid. Because if I get to use Mystic, then this is going to be easy. Easy mode. They're going to Thrill of Possibilities now. I mean, if they have a way to kill Mystic, they're going to kill Mystic. So I think this is they're deciding whether to cast Thrill of Possibilities now so it doesn't get refuted. Well, I mean, what are you going to do here? They can't have a Braid or Burst Lightning because you would just kill the Mystic on your turn. Yeah, that's the Thrill. That's what I thought. Let's cast Think Twice. Trigger the Mystic. Okay, play a land past the turn. I mean, they're pretty far behind here unless they have like a Slag Storm or something. And I'm working my way up to this Curator. Part of the reason I didn't want to cast Thrill is I didn't want to discard a land here. Oh, they still can't find... yeah, all right, well, we take those. Let's just flashback Think Twice. Pass the turn. I mean, they just thrilled again and couldn't find blue. They discarded the Mystic. All right, well, there we go. On to game 3, huh? Yeah, maybe the Seismic Rupture is bad, and I just want like a Goblin Borders or something. Seems like that could be fine. Don't think I want Offer You Can't Refuse. Like, it counters the draw 3. I don't really want to counter like a Thrill of Possibility with that. It's not that good. So let's do this. No, dog, you're not coming in. I have the door closed because the kids are playing in the other room, and the dog does not like closed doors. But you know what? She's going to have to deal. All right. Going to keep this hand and hope to draw a mountain. Because if I draw a mountain, I have Strix Lookout into Goblin Borders. No, not like this. I mean, they don't have a good draw either. All right. Can I draw a mountain, please? All right. Island, I guess, is not nothing. So much worse though. All right, go. Okay. They're on all blue. All right, I take it. And sure. It's going to be a frustrating match to lose. They're digging for their red. All right, can I find mine? Okay. Let's discard Goblin Borders, I think. And take another one. I want to get rid of I'm going to Burst Lightning the Crawler. Then I'm going to Witness Protection the Duo. All right, and then hit, and then pass. I really just didn't want Crawler in play because they're still digging for red here. All right, and then they're going to pass. I'm going to use this. I'll discard an island here. It's a little bit risky, of course, but I think that's okay. And then here, let's go Big Fin Bouncer. Bounce their wizard. Hit for 1. We both had some pretty awkward draws. And if I draw a land next turn, I can play Curator. And if I draw a spell, I'm pretty happy about drawing a spell generally. So, okay. Gorehorn Raider. All right. Attack with these. Chump. Huh. A little surprised by that. Okay. I guess I'll just play the Battlesong Berserker then. I thought I was going to just get to trade and then play Gorehorn Raider. They're going to draw 3. Yeah, they really need to draw a mountain here. All right, tap land, but they still get to have their red. You have to discard the hand size. That's funny. No, I can't thrill possibilities. Let's go attack, give the Battlesong Berserker Menace. They block, and then I go Gorehorn Raider. Finish off the wizard. I could Uncharted Voyage, but this seems better. I just get to trade my 3/2 for their 3/4 and get a 4/4 onto the board. They didn't discard a spell, so their Tellurian Serpents are actually not that much cheaper. They cost 5 mana still. All right, Incinerating Blast. This is actually going to work out kind of nice because now now I have that. And then I'm going to pump the Berserker because that way the Burst Lightning doesn't get them out of more damage. Now they Incinerator Blasted that instead of my Curator. I mean, I guess I could have put Mystic with 1 mountain here. All right. That's fine, though. They're in a bit of trouble. Their Serpents cost 3 mana now. Or, sorry, 4 mana now. Another Incinerating Blast. All right. And then they get to go land into something here. No plays. Let's go attack. They go to 2. Let's play the Mystic. They're going to Essence Scatter me. I'll just pass the turn now. Because I think they have Burst Lightning in hand. Oh, they have Thrill. All right, let's go Think Twice. Make a token. And then on their turn, I can also cast Thrill to make another token. They discard a Broken Wings? Excuse me. Okay. Didn't really expect that, to be honest. Well, this wasn't a very impressive showing for either of our decks, really. Dragon Trainer, sure. This is pretty far from being good enough. I mean, the Battlesong Berserker they have to deal with. I guess end of turn I'm going to cast Thrill, discarding Homunculus Horde, and then I have Trick plus Voyage. Yeah, they need to like be able to kill the Mystic in response to Thrill and then also kill the Battle Song Berserker, and then also deal with those two. They're just not going to be able to do that. It's not going to happen. Thrill. Discard Horde. Yeah, if they're good gaming, good game, I suppose. Burst Lightning, sure. I mean, I guess they could have run away together. Is that kind of what the idea is? Yeah, they did not. And 1-0, though I want to change my deck here. So now we're playing for it, right? I guess 2 wins is money. So let's see. Maybe these just Cyclopses are just too bad. Gorehorn Raider and like Goblin Borders is just idiots. Goblin Borders is really bad with Seismic Rupture, though. Maybe instead of I put the Gorehorn Raider and I put 1 Cyclops in. I like that. 1 Cyclops maybe just can block well. I set up my deal too, and then it can attack for raid for the Gorehorn Raider, and then if I draw 1 Cyclops, maybe it hits a couple times for some good damage. All right, let's see how this goes. All right, round 2 time. Playing against Elish Norn once more. Let's see. I would like to play first. Never mulling this hand in a million years. Let's see how this works out. What do I need? Oh, we need an island. When do I need it? Ideally turn 2. Oh, wow, this Fanatical Firebrand paying dividends. All right, well. What if instead of drawing an island, I draw a kind of weak blue card? Yeah, that sounds great. Sounds just lovely. Okay, that's not too bad. Island? Well, could be worse. All right. If I draw another island, then I have a really good turn of Mystic plus Think Twice immediately. Though they need a creature pretty badly. Okay, dog, you finally burst your way in. Congratulations. A mountain is so bad. All right, well, I'll play the Mystic. I feel pretty good about this, though. Their hand really needs to play a bunch of creatures, and now I've got a couple bounce spells lined up. Land. Let's go Bouncer. Bounce the Spider. I mean, I gave them so much extra time, but they also had an awkward draw themselves, so. All right, because now I'm going to get to go. Oh, no. They had Bushwhack. I was hoping they would equip the pick. Never mind, I lose now. Now I'm drawing all the islands. Let's think twice. Maybe I'll draw something else. Let's play a Strix Lookout and let's pass the turn. And they're going to hopefully pump the tree spinner. Block. Huh. I mean, that all worked out, but I really needed them not to have that Bushwhack, because then I would be winning this game pretty handily. Because I'm just going to lose to the Sylvan Scavenging in the long term, for sure. All right. Think twice. I think I'm going to pass. I could play the land to loot, but then what am I discarding? It doesn't sound very good. No, keeping the Abrade would have worked out better, because now they're going to equip the pick and they're going to make a token. I mean, I can bounce the token. The Screw Flood combo is just infuriating. It really is. I gotta admit. All right, bounce your 3/3. I mean, if I draw Curator, maybe I got, some game here. They have a They have a spell in hand? All right. The good news is Mischievous Mystic will be very good against them in general. Oh, really? All right, well, I will pretty gladly block here. Because now they can't make a token anymore. That's a weird attack. Okay. Well, I don't have anything I care about them exiling. Against Blue-Red, you're supposed to exile spells. All right, well, this could work out nicely if they don't have a trick here. Because if they don't have a trick here, then the Sylvan scavenging ability doesn't do anything. Oh my god. This is really something. So after missing blue for a bunch of turns, I drew like 8 land in a row or something. All right. We have another Ambush Wolf? No, what are they keeping all their mana up for? Elfsworn Giant, okay. Hold on, let's loot first. Am I getting pranked? 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. At this point, I don't even know that Curator is going to do it. I don't think drawing Fleeting Distraction isn't going to help me at all. All right, well, that's something. All right, okay. Now we're kind of talking here. Past the turn, and then end of turn, I get to Thrill Possibilities. So they get to Elfsworn Giant here. Now if I draw another removal spell, I could actually get something done. All right, let's discard. Okay, Gorehorn Raider, Seismic Rupture, Battlesong Berserker. Seven mana. Oh, the funny thing is I actually could use a land for this. I'm just going to have to bait them here into blocking the Mystic. Seismic Rupture, kill the Giant. Costly, but what are you going to do, right? Now they can play the Spider, and it's still going to be annoying, but Battlesong Berserker could get me there, and I still have an Incinerating Blast in my deck. Yeah. And another Uncharted Voyage. Yeah, all right. Okay. So I'm not really getting much out of... I think I'm just going to use this now. Micromancer. Did I already use my Burst Lightning? Oh, I haven't. Okay, so now... I actually think I can win this game. Which is crazy. Because now they're at 5. Micromancer can find Burst Lightning. They can't attack too much. Oh, what are they going to kill? My Battlesong Berserker? But... I mean, if they attack with their Gold Vein picked thing, I'm just going to block. Because I want to just reduce the odds I die to Overrun. And then now they get to make... No, they can't even make a thing. Okay. And if I just draw the Burst Lightning, I just win right now. Incinerating Blast. Yeah, that seems actually still better, probably. Decline to discard a card. Whew. I didn't think I could win this game. This was something. All right. I've never seen Sylvan Scavenging trigger that many times and not do anything. Witness Protection definitely sounds good. Seismic Rupture didn't actually look that good. Same with Crackling Cyclops. Shocker. Homunculus Sword I kind of like if they don't have that much removal. They're mono green, so it actually seems like it could be pretty good. I'll keep the Firebrand to kill the elf, I guess. Run away together, and I don't offer you can't refuse. I mean, Sure Strike actually isn't bad either. But I don't know what I'd want to cut here. All right, I think I like this. Whew, all right, let's go. All right. What a game, huh? All right, on the draw here. I mean, I like all my bounce spells against green stuff. That generally works out pretty nicely. Sure, my opponent's going to choose to play. And they seem to be mono green. They drew too many cards and didn't seem to draw other colors. All right, they mulliganed. I'm going to keep this hand again. All right. I hope they have elf. Yeah, that's actually really nice. All right. Well, I mean, they mulliganed and I killed their turn 1 elf, so like obviously that sounds pretty good to me. Oh, they have another elf. All right. Oh, come on. Like, we're still going to lose pretty badly if they just play a 4-drop here. Okay, maybe I do want Seismic Rupture in, actually, after seeing Dwynen's Elite and a second Llanowar Elves here. Alright, Battle Song, Berserker. So far, I've managed to draw all blue cards and mountains, which is like the 2 worst categories of cards. Red cards are okay, and islands are obviously great. Yeah, bushwhack me. Scavenging, attack, and then put a counter on the Dwynen's Elite. Build it up towards... Okay. Thrill, discard, Runaway together, I guess. Alright, Witness Protection on the Snare Spinner. Pass. Oh, actually, I don't have enough life that I should have done this. I should have just abraded before. Okay, well, definitely gonna get the Seismic Rupture back in, but we actually could still kind of be okay here. I'm gonna put a counter on the Wary Thespian. I'm gonna go Micromancer, get Burst Lightning, and then pass the turn. Now I don't actually want to do it right now because I don't want them surveilling before they draw. Okay. I'm going to assume they don't have anything in their hand. They have, like a trick, that is. They have a spell they can play. Alright, I'll just Burst Lightning that. I was going to do that anyway. What is this? Oh, Broken Wings to kill that now? Sure. Yeah, that's a little annoying, but not the end of the world. Alright. Draw. That's a draw. Yeah, let's slam Curator. I want to do land, spell versus... So, what if I do Bouncer, Mountain? The problem is if I go... Oh, this is awkward. Any configuration where I show them 2 spells, I think I'll get the other one. But if I show them a spell and a land, I'm definitely getting that one. So what would I guess in that case, I think the card I want most is the Bouncer. So I think I want Bouncer, land, land, and I think we'll do this then. Okay. And then I even get to crack this. All right, pass the turn. So now if they draw a land, they can double pump the Snare Spinner and make a 4/4. Goldvein Pick. Oh, that doesn't really do too much. Oh, no, it kind of does. They can put it on the Snare Spinner, attack with it, and then if I don't block it, they... Let's just block here. That way they don't get a treasure and they can't make a 3/3 with the Scavenging. Yeah, now they pumped that. Okay, now I have 8 mana. I actually think we're doing fine now, because I'm just going to go Big Fin Bouncer. They've invested a lot into the Snare Spinner, and then I go Mystic, Think Twice. I mean, I'm going to need to keep drawing answers to the Snare Spinner, but they play this. They put a Goldvein Pick on it. They do that. I'm going to Uncharted Voyage. And then I get to attack them for a bunch of damage. So if I find one more thing, they're going to put it on top. Land. All right. Let's do this. Make another token. I attack with everything because they either chump or double trade. All right. Yeah. And now they're drawing the Snare Spinner, and they get to make it big enough to survive, to block down the Curator and survive. So 4, 8, 9, 10. Let's see. I don't have that many lands left, right? All right. Fleeting Distraction. That doesn't actually stop it from doing much, but it triggers the Mystic. Oh, man. 5, 9, 12, 13, 14. I guess I have 3 lands left out of 10 cards. I go to 3. They block. All right. I mean, they're at 3 now, and they're facing down 4 lethal flyers, so they need to draw Bushwhack or something. Whew. Just those 2 games, I both thought I was losing so badly at most points in the game. All right. I feel like if I can just get a really sweet draw, this deck's going to crush, but it's managed to pull out some really ugly games, which honestly are more satisfying overall. So 2-0, locked up 500, on to round 3. Let's see if we can get there. We're playing for another 500 here, and then if we win this one, you get to play for 1,000. All right, on the draw here. Oh, totally great hand. Bolt into make 2 creatures and tap, and then that'll hopefully those 2 plus the spells I draw in the intervening time will get me to 6 mana, Curator of Destinies, and yeah, that'll be pretty sick. Oh, and they took a mulligan too. Oh, I like my chances. Curator obviously has just been carrying me so hard. I mean, this deck is 2 Mischievous Mystics, a Curator of Destinies, and a bunch of random stuff. I mean, it has actually kind of a lot of interaction, right? All the bounces, the 2 voyages, the Big Fin Bouncer, Burst Lightning of Raid, Faebloom Trick, all of that stuff. But it sure doesn't have that many other threats that are good, as we saw in game 1 of the draft, where my Cyclops just kind of sitting around twiddling its one eye and doing nothing. Is my opponent deciding whether to mold a 5? No, they're going to keep 6. All right. Oh, there's an Uncharted Voyage. So I am revealing that I have Burst Lightning, but if they play a 2-drop that I want to kill, it's really nice to have Burst Lightning to kill it. All right. That one I'm not going to kill because I can just trade one of the fairies from Faebloom Trick. Pretty happy they mulliganed and then Campus Guided. That is not bad for me. Hopefully what they play this turn I can kill with Burst Lightning. Oh, well. Never mind. Obviously this forces my hand here. Alright, well, they're down to 3 cards in hand. Pass the turn. They play a creature. Just get a Faebloom Trick, end of turn. Infestation Sage, sure. Okay. Tap down the Sage. Not that it really matters. Land. Attack for 2. I don't think I'm gonna Uncharted Voyage the Infestation Sage. They can make a treasure. Obviously, if I knew more about their deck and I knew they had some really strong 6 mana play or something, I might Uncharted Voyage here. Oh, well, now I'm going to Uncharted Voyage because they're not playing another creature this turn and investing all their mana into this. So let's go Uncharted Voyage. I assume they're not going to keep that on top. And let's see what I got. A Mystic? Any Mystics? Seismic Rupture. No, I don't really want that right now. All right, let's go Thrill. Discard a land. If they draw Pilfer, it's going to be so sad. Unfortunately, now I'm going to play Curator and flip up. Oh, they kept the thing on top? Oh, wow. They must be really invested in these Gold Vein picks, huh? I'm going to flip a bunch of spells, but hey, this deck has a lot of card draw, so I can chew through these lands, hopefully. And are they going to equip, or do they have another spell here? Or maybe a 2-drop creature. I'm not sure. I guess we'll have to see. Okay, they're equipping. Come on. All right, Curator. This isn't very good. I think I'm going to flip it like this because I would rather put the strongest spell and 2 lands face down. People are more likely to give you face up piles than face down piles because they know what they're giving you. The face down pile could be anything, could be something busted. So I thought if I put Mystic plus a land versus 3 face down cards, I think I'd rather have the 2 spells. And if I put 2 spells face up, I think the 2, like if I put Mystic plus Cyclops or Mystic plus Distraction, I'm getting 2 lands plus the other spell. The lands have no value to me. And if I put Mystic plus land, maybe I get the top 3 piles, but I'd rather have Cyclops plus Distraction than Mystic, I think, plus land. I assume they're going to kill my Curator here, like, yeah, and then they're going to make 2 treasures. Okay, well, they have 1 card left in hand. It's not too bad. Let's see what that card is, huh? Am I really going to lose this game? I kind of feel like I am. Let's Fleeting Distraction that now. Draw. Hilarious. If I had drawn it the other order, etc., etc. All right. Well, 10. Let's crack this Evolving Wilds. And I mean, if I find Think Twice or Thrill of Possibilities, obviously I can get 4 lands left in my deck of 16 cards. Now 3, actually. So, all right. If this game can go on a little longer, I feel like I'll be fine. And currently I am actually doing all right. But if they play like a 3/3 flyer, all of a sudden I'm just losing. Oh, well, I'm block here. I don't really care if they've got a trick or something. Oh my god, okay. I need to draw a removal spell. Otherwise I'm going to lose to that card straight up, yep. It's like a 3/3 flyer, but it's a 5/3 and also draws cards. Dude, Magic sometimes is really something. Like if I just immediately drew an Incinerating Blast or even just my second like Uncharted Voyage or something, at least they drew Pilfer. All right. So now they're going to attack. They're going to sack the Sage. They even have the food, so they're not even coming close to dying. I'm not blocking because otherwise they draw another card here. Okay. Can we please draw? There's not that many cards that are good right now. I mean, the deal 6 is now is good, and the bounce, some of the bounce, like the Uncharted Voyage or the Big Fin, are both okay, but there's honestly not that much else. All right. What did they draw? Whoa, thank God. All right. Are we back in it? This is so good. This kills the hunter if they don't have a trick, and I get a 1/1 flyer. All right. Into a Think Twice that will get me more action. Whew. All right, let's hit with the 3/4. I feel like they didn't draw anything. I'm gonna wait. I could have dealt another 3 to them, but I think the Think Twice is going to deal damage to them next turn anyway, and I would really like to get max value out of this Mystic here. Blast into Think Twice was perfect. Again, every game with this deck is so grimy. It's like it's really something. I mean, I haven't won this game yet. They could still win this game. I mean, it's getting harder because I assume whatever they drew last turn, unless it costs more than 5 mana, they would have just played it, and I mean, they could have like a Raise Dead or something. Yeah, that would be a problem. But I have 1 land left in my deck, or 2 lands left in my deck. 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have 2 lands left in my deck, and I've got a couple of the removal spells. So there's a lot that can break this game open. If I just draw like a Big Fin bouncer, I just get to like run away with the game right away. They're debating whether to attack or not here. Okay. Attacking would be kind of wild. But I'll block with 1 token. Giving them treasures is not that big of a deal, but I feel like if they don't have an answer to the Cyclops, I'm going to kill them pretty fast. Okay, they're going to put 1 gold vein pick onto it. I can't put a second one. Draw. Okay, think twice. Make a token, draw. Now, I kind of, if I go run away together, 12. Here, this is actually kind of, no, I guess this doesn't help. Could think twice again. I mean, if they don't, I can go run away together, bounce the token. I mean, this kind of just goes for lethal. They'd have to chump with the Cathar Commando. That seems reasonable to me. And then they go to 8, and then I pass the turn, and then I can make another token here. Okay, let's flashback, think twice. Cast think twice. The thrill is nice because it makes a token by itself. Make another thing. Mimeomancer or Micromancer doesn't get anything, but that's okay. All right, yeah, this should be basically good. I'm like 1 damage short here. I guess I can just go thrill, discard mountain, draw 2. Because if I draw a bounce spell, or Berserker is actually even better. Because that'll give my Cyclops menace here. And then they presumably die. I mean, if they have a removal spell for the Cyclops, I guess they can survive. Okay. High Society Hunter is good. The rest, not too worried about it. Seismic Rupture out, Witness Protection in. I've been kind of making that swap. 2 gold vein picks. I mean, they weren't that good that game, honestly. But they can be annoying. I have an Abrade to kill one. Yeah, run away together. Do I want Homunculus Horde on the draw here? Fanatical Firebrand kills Cathar Commando. It's not very good against Infestation Sage. Maybe I'll try the Homunculus Horde instead. All right, let's go. Time for game 2 on the draw here. All right, I like this hand. I've got a Fleeting Distraction, which I probably will play on turn 1 if I have the option. Because I want to make sure I hit my 4th land drop. I've got 2 4s in hand. And then I can think twice. I mean, they might not play a creature, in which case I can't play it. Oh, Healer's Hawk. All right, well, I'm still just going to do this now. Okay. So it's past the turn. I really don't want to see Gold Vein pick equip here. That would be pretty annoying. I think I'm just going to cast Think Twice. Because discarding a land to thrill doesn't... Mountain? Okay. Doesn't seem like a great idea. Alright. Alright, better late than never, I suppose. Next turn I can play the Big Fin Bouncer to bounce like the 1/1 token and block the Prideful Parent. I could also just play Micromancer and go get a Burst Lightning. I'm not really going to get to use the Mystic for the time being, but I'm also not trading it off here. Let's see what they've got. A little slow here because they went 1 drop into 3 drop. Okay. That's interesting. Thrill possibility, thrill possibility. Let's go. Let's play the bouncer. Let's take the least amount of risk. My hand is actually pretty great if I get a little time. The problem with playing Battlesong Berserker is if they kill the Berserker, I just take a ton of damage. Here I take way less. I really don't want to see High Society Hunter come out this turn. I don't know what's up with all these mountains either. Alright, well, I'll block the Prideful Parent. Take 1. They have no instants in their hand. Let's hope they just play the Paladin again. Obviously, that's not too scary of a play. Would be really nice. Oh, Pilfer. Great. That I don't mind. I mean, obviously, like, they're getting to cast it and the Paladin, so they still get to cast 2 spells this turn. But Pilfer, I've got 2 thrills, so those don't matter, and I have 3 4-drops. Like, yeah, Micromancer is the best one. They could certainly take that one. Battlesong Berserker also a pretty legit card to take, but I'm just not that worried about it. Okay, they took the Micromancer, and I assume they're playing the Paladin here. All right, Mountain would also be a kind of interesting draw. Oh, Witness Protection. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cast Thrill. I'm going to discard the Uncharted Voyage. I'm going to draw 2. Hope to draw a Mountain. Well, I didn't, so I'll just Witness Protection, the Inspiring, the Paladin, pass. This kind of stops their attacks. I was really hoping to draw a Mountain and cast Thrill on their turn and make another token, but I feel like this still, if they didn't kill the Mystic last turn, it's going to run away with the game really fast here. They can attack with everything. I'll block Healer's Hawk and take 2. If they kill the Healers or the Mystic this turn, then I guess I have Battlesong Berserker and then I have a bunch of card draw. Okay. Probably isn't even good for them to attack with the Healer's Hawk, yeah. Interesting. Cathar Commando is a pretty good reason to block the 1/1 token. But they didn't have it last turn. I think I'm going to do it this way and hope they didn't have it this turn. Okay, good. Because if I leave that in play, it still gets pretty bad for me. Let's just cast Think Twice. Oh, do they have a way to kill this now? But they didn't use it on their turn? That's kind of weird, because now I'm going to go Thrill, discard Mountain, trigger the Mystic. All right. And at some point I'll just draw Curator and be totally fine here. They have 1 card in hand. I just got to fade the High Society Hunter from what I've seen. And I'll take 1 here. Land go. Just land go. All right, well, I guess I'll accept that as well. Let's just play the Berserker. Pass the turn. It's not the most efficient play, but what are you going to do? They could definitely have double black cards in their hand. Or, sorry, double white cards in their hand. Oh, there's the High Society Hunter. The good news is I can just kill that, and I will. And then attack for 4 here. Pass the turn. Next turn, I've got Strix Lookout. I could have Uncharted Voyaged it, but I feel like I don't have as much going on as I would want to make that play. What do I have left that can kill it in my deck? I have the Deal 6, the Blast, and I have what is Oops? And a Braid. Both do it. Goldvein Pick would actually be a kind of annoying card for them to draw. Didn't just go on that Healer's Hawk. Oh, Homunculus Horde. Interesting. All right. They have an instant now. I'm just going to attack for 4 here. See what they do. Okay, Strix Lookout. And I'll just play the Horde. I don't know. They didn't play any kill spells. If they Wrath or something, that would be pretty annoying, but I haven't seen that either. Okay. Block, block. Now are they going to Wrath here? I'm kind of feeling like it is. Okay. Well, let's play the Cyclops. Oh, actually, I should just do this. I should have done the other order, of course, but I should just do this now. And I think I'll pass because I want to discard the island to Incinerating Blast here. Really wish I had played the Crackling Cyclops instead of the Homunculus Horde. Sire of 7 Deaths. Okay. Okay. I thought I was doing okay. 7 mana here. They're at 12. If I Uncharted Voyage, attack them down to 6. Yeah, I guess that's what I kind of have to do. Pay 7 life. I'm going to put it on top, of course. Fabloom Tricks on top. And then next turn. Oh, this doesn't work. Because I can't pay. I thought I could deal 6. I don't have enough to pay the life again. I guess I had to do that. Excuse me. They're just splashing Chandra off a couple mountains. Okay. All right. All right. Land. And I've already used my Burst Lightning, right? I guess I'll pass. Chandra, the Blasphemous Act. I guess that makes sense. Their deck was looking really bad, but now they just played 3 great rares, and it obviously looks less bad. All right, all right. Yeah, I wasn't beating that. Okay. I really don't want to lose to this. I will try not to. Counter target non-creature spell. Yeah, this is where we would want that in. Runaway Together, I think, is not looking that good. Cyclops continues to be pretty mid. But I think it's still probably better than my other options. All right. Let's go, huh? Okay. I'm on the play. Keep this hand. Can I just draw a Mischievous Mystic? Is that too much to ask? Diagraph Goal, sure. Do I discard the Evolving Wilds? I think so, because I might want to go 3 into 4 here. Thinning the deck is just not really worth that much. I'm gonna do this. I think it's too bad if I just let it resolve. Yeah, now they take the Fabloom trick and my hand is all garbage. All right, Mischievous Mystic, let's go. Or find Curator. If I can find a Curator on 6, then I like my chances here. Mystic? Oh, Homunculus Horde. Okay. That's interesting. Draw. I don't really have the time to waste here. Like, I can't wait till turn 5 to play this in Fleeting Distraction. I'm going to kill that, and then I'm going to lose. Well, they can't bake into a pie. That's something. Okay. Make a token. Okay. I mean, if they go land Wrath, then yeah, so be it, I guess. I'm gonna not attack. They've shown me Rebuke and Cathar Commando. It just doesn't seem like it makes sense to attack. Okay, that's not Swamp Wrath. Now they're gonna spend 5 mana to Rebuke. Okay. I'm not going to play around Wrath this game. I don't feel like I can. What I think I'm going to do next turn is just go Mystic, cast Think twice, make a token, make another token. Hope to overwhelm them with Homunculi and Flyers before they get there. I mean, given enough time, I will actually have more Homunculi than they can kill with their Zac 13 Wrath. Not attacking worked out really nicely. They almost for sure have Luminous Rebuke in hand. And they can't cast their Chandra, or they're not very close to it, so that is nice. If they attack with Diregraph Ghoul, I'll block with the Bouncer, so they clearly can't really attack with the Ghoul. Okay. Draw. Alright, well, Mischievous Mystic. Think twice. Trigger. Attack. Block. And if they don't have Wrath, this is gonna go south for them very quickly. Alright, pass the turn. No Swamp. I really don't want to see Swamp. Just want to see that stupid Paladin. Because next turn, Think Twice is going to make even more idiots. Okay. Paladin's fine by me. Let's Think Twice here. Curator, nice. Okay. And let's go Witness Protection on that. So I can attack here, because now I want to start getting damage in. And now I have actually a pretty good follow-up if they do have Wrath. And if they have a Cathar Commando to block one of my Homunculi, I'm really not that worried. They have a trick here? What could they have? It can't be Stab. It could definitely be Cathar Commando. They can be +1/+1 in flying in a counter card. What's going on, opponent? I mean, if they have another Rebuke... Well, no, it couldn't really be Rebuke because nothing was tapped at the time. Like, they could have a Rebuke in hand, but that wasn't the card that was giving them priority. Yeah, it was Cathar Commando, sure. If they chump here, they definitely have Wrath in hand. I mean, if they don't have Wrath in hand, they're, I think, not gonna really succeed here, because at best they can draw Swamp and then Wrath over 2 turns. They didn't chump, which is good news for me. Still don't want to see a Swamp. Next turn, I'm going to get to attack Vanguard Seraph. Okay, well, let's just... Oh, I drew my anti-Wrath card. Incinerating Blast. Are they going to make it indestructible? Is that the card they had? No, discard Uncharted Voyage. And then make Homunculi all the way down. And then send... And honestly, I hope they draw their Swamp for Wrath so I can cast Offer You Can't Refuse. They're going to chump and take 8 here down to 7. 3, 6, 10. I still don't have enough to get to survive, to have more than 13. But, oh man, let's go. Let's go. So... They do clearly have a spell. I think it's the +1/+1 put a counter spell. I mean, that's, I think, very clearly what it is. Yeah, that's fine. Block whatever you want. Okay, they go to 7, pass the turn. Disappointing that I'm not going to get to counter their Wrath, but... Whew. 3-0, locked up $1,000? They really want to show me the wrath they have in hand, but I want to show them the offer they can't refuse. Oh, they drew that? Oh, this is really something. Homunculus Horde getting the job done, and maybe I should just run that card. All right, for the last match I will, but that's a 3-0, and that's $1,000. Let's get to the last match. Play for the highest stakes match we've played so far, but it doesn't feel as bad when you lose because I've already locked up $1,000. I'm very happy with that. Serena Open finally going my way. Let's go. Okay, let's get this Homunculus Horde in. Maybe it was crazy not to play it. The Seismic Rupture's also been bad, and I'll put Witness Protection in. All right. I like this better. Let's see how this goes. All right. Time for round 4. It's for all the marbles, but we've already accumulated a lot of the marbles. So, oh, and here we go. This is just the perfect hand on the play. If they can't kill the Mystic, the game, no, it doesn't just end, but it's really difficult for them to win. Because the thing about this, the cards that make this work draw you cards, right? That's kind of the whole deal, which means they are more likely to find you other cards that also draw cards. And I've got a great 5 and a 6 here. So, well, a decent 5 and a great 6. Opponent deciding whether they're going to mulligan or not. I wouldn't be too sad if they did. So it's a little interesting. Do I play Island or Mountain? I want to play Mountain because it can show them I don't have Burst Lightning. Oh no. Oh no. That's not what I wanted to see. But green is kind of bad at killing Mystics, so hopefully it works. But if I played Island and they played a creature, they would know I had the Fleeting Distraction. Oh, no. Second Mystic? All right, well, it's good for the goose is good for the gander. Hold on, I'm actually going to Fleeting Distraction the elf here. I want to cycle it. All right. So now, if I draw another creature this turn, I'd be pretty happy. I mean, they're still going to have to deal with a Curator here. And I'm going to play a 5-mana 4/4 next turn. They're presumably going to play some idiot, yeah. I know I'm 3-0, so I shouldn't be complaining, but I feel like this deck is kind of cursed. Like, it just hasn't really worked, you know? Oh, they're going to make it so I can't block? Sure, that's not too bad. Okay. Like, imagine if I had drawn that 2 turns ago. Imagine, just imagine. I want to put the land, I think Uncharted Voyage, Thrill. They'll probably give me this. Maybe I do like this. Yeah. Or maybe I do like this. All right. Kind of happy either way here. Or actually I should have maybe put the Thrill and the land together. I kind of feel like I'm going to get the pile of 3, but I'm not sure. Yeah, no, I should have swapped. I think I should have swapped the Think Twice and the Thrill. That's what I should have done. Okay, pass the turn. I'm not going to attack here. I've got a bunch of action in hand, and they've got Sower. If they spend 6 mana on Sower here, I'm not. I take 8 down to 7. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, that's gross. They could kill it for. Oh yeah. Okay. I need to find an answer to that Sower. Think twice. I guess I'll Uncharted Voyage the Sower here now. And hope they don't have a land. I mean, they're going to put it on top. Another land. Oh, I mean, I guess, I don't know. I'm pretty dead. I think their thing is just going to be a 5/5. I guess I needed to bounce the Horn Beetle. Yeah, well, they beat my best draw, so that I can't really say bodes well for me, but we'll have to see how this last one goes. Incinerating Blast. Yeah, sure. Let's kill the dragon. Strix Lookout. I mean, sure. Yeah, I mean, their deck looks quite solid. Pretty bread and butter red-green. Really what lost me the game was that I didn't have a play. I turned 2 Mystic and no plays for the next like million turns. They actually should make the Strix Lookout unable to block. Because then I chump the Horn Beetle. Yeah, I mean, I have to chump. I go to 1. Let's draw. I mean, I also did not play this game particularly great. Kind of just fired at the hip here. All right. Dead. Seismic Rupture kills Elf, kills Nessian Horn Beetle some of the time. Could be okay against red-green. Runaway Together, I already have 1. I don't really want a second. I like the Firebrand. No, I actually kind of like where we've ended up with this build. Let's hope game 2 goes a little better. I couldn't really draw better, unfortunately. I mean, that hit. Well, no, I could have, in that I could have played a spell on turn 4, and I ended up being just way too far behind against a Sower that game. But I drew my turn 2 Mystic, turn 6 Curator is pretty strong. All right, let's maybe I can play a little bit better this game. All right, how will I play first? This time I will cycle the Fleeting Distraction on turn 1. If I have the opportunity to do so, which I guess I hope I don't. I hope they don't lead on Llanowar Elf. Okay. Let's play the Strix Lookout. No real reason to cast Thrill here. Just getting on the board seems better. I will Fleeting Distraction that. See what I draw. Alright. Take 1. It would have been really nice to draw 2 drop. Oh my god. I'm not even gonna get started. Yeah, I'll take the 2. Into Beastkin Ranger. Alright, Thrill, discarding a mountain here. I mean, Homunculus Sword is good. Let's just bounce the Beastkin Ranger. The problem is if I bounce the Immolator, they can next turn, if they have a mountain, Immolator kill my thing anyway. I really don't mind blocking here. Sure. I mean, it's kind of unfortunate because now they're going to get to make a 2-spell turn here. Let's play the Fanatical Firebrand. Pass the turn. And what I think I'm going to do here is double block the Heartfire Immolator. And if they have a trick or something, I can run away together. The reason is I would like to get the Immolator off the board so this Homunculus can make some moves. It depends, though, if they tap out for something first. I mean, we'll just see what they do. I mean, they have incentive if they have a creature to play it first to pump the Beastkin Ranger. Sure. They're going to get a mountain. Okay. I think I'm going to just save myself a bunch of damage here. I'm going to bounce their Beastkin, block Immolator. So I basically run away together, saves me like 7 damage. I hope they use the Immolator here. I don't think they're going to. The part that's annoying is I can't really Homunculus Horde and use Strix Lookout because of that Heartfire Immolator. So how do I want to do this? Because if I play Horde and pass, they'll just not use it. So I think I'm going to play the Firebrand, and I think I'm going to pass the turn. Well, I'm going to attack for 1. BK peering in, seeing how it was going. Yeah, I don't really like my spot here. Yeah, their deck seems pretty solid. Okay. Oh, nice. All right, block. Let's go Strix Lookout. Discard Island. I'm gonna just keep the Think Twice because I need to go Homunculus Horde. Think twice. Make a horde. Okay, I'm gonna play my land. I might need a lot of lands here. I'm gonna take some damage off this dragon, but I might be able to pop off with Homunculus Horde pretty fast here. And Mischievous Mystic can also now make tokens to block the dragon with. We'll see what they do. This is gonna be close. Gonna be close. The Runaway Together play, I think, worked out pretty well for the options I had, but yeah, I guess I'll take it here because it says Menace, so I really don't want to block with Homunculus Horde. The Rogue's Passage is going to kill me this game. What can you do? Draw. Oh, well, Burst Lightning is nice. Play Mystic. Think twice. They're going to kill one of my homunculi. Nope, they did not. All right. Okay, Ambush Wolf. Whoa, they didn't kill my Think Twice? That's a crazy play to make. They could have killed Think Twice on their turn when I was tapped out. Yeah, that was not a good play. Yeah, the Rogue's Passage is indeed going to get me pretty good here. All right. I can't block it. I'm at 4. Draw. I can't play the Berserker. Pass the turn. All right, well, fair enough. You know what? This deck, I'll take a 3-1 for sure. $1,000, easy game. And I would always lock that in. And, you know, this deck, it never really, like, game 1 of this match where I had Mystic into Curator was, like, looking pretty good. But I feel like this deck never really got the, like, turn 2 Mystic, let's go draw. Or at least it never survived. And it had a lot of awkwardness going on. So I will take it. It had, there were some ugly games, but those are the most fun. All right. Well, that was fun. That'll do it for today. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you hanging out with me, and I hope you enjoyed this arena open run just as much as I did. I'll be back, if I can, this week with some Power Max Cube, and we'll see how that develops. As always, till the next draft. Later, everyone. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel, and you won't miss a single draft.